Hello, my name is Claudio Pistolesi. I'm a director of tennis for JTCC in Florida. And this video has the purpose to interact and to share thoughts with the parents, with tennis parents. As a coach, I strongly believe in a teamwork. And the three categories that, in this case, in a tennis school, are in the need to cooperate very, very close and with a lot of faith one in another is first of all the players, and I would say the parents and the coaches. So the whole possible combination, player coach, player parents, parents coach, is crucial that they cooperate, they communicate well, they do the goal setting together in the interest of the most important thing, of the healthy and joyful way for our kids, for our students to grow, to get better. So a couple of indications that under my experience had a big relevance in that is the level before the result. I think once the goal setting is done, and the most important goal setting is the long term, that not only provided to have a goal for where we wish, or we think is possible, which should ranking bring our student, our kids. Also, the goal has to be the growing as a human being. You know, in cooperation, as is the philosophy, the spirit of JTCC, is to combination of education and sport and get better. For me, it has a lot of meaning. The logo, this logo, this I think is beautiful, and that is a player that is executing a serve, and in the meantime has the square head of the education of graduation, which could be the high school graduation or the university graduation, college graduation. So that's our goal. For example, in my opinion, we should not take too much care about the UTR rating, USTA ranking. Of course, we take a look at that. Also, it is needed to be able to make the schedule. Scheduling is incredibly important. And that's when the players and coaches get together to set up, and players, and to set up the schedule. So when we do the schedule, what we want, in my opinion, to hit the right schedule that makes our players winning or losing competitive match. That is not possible that always happen, but most of the time it should happen that you have a 6-4 in the third, winning or losing. You have 7-6 in the third, you have 6-4, 7-5, 7-6, 7-6, things like that. Why? Because that's the best way to grow. I was number one ITF Junior World Champion in the past. I won the Orange Bowl under 18. And I experienced to win everything possible to win in the junior. But this didn't help me that much as I thought it was going to help me. It's not, you cannot assume things. I'm number one in the world, I'm going to be number one in the world in the general ranking. That was the thought I had, but I was not happening. I was 71, I did the mistakes, and to be number one and win the Orange Bowl was more an expectations, rising, that turned against me a little bit. If I could have the time machine and go back, I would not be happy to be number one. I would prefer to be number 4 or 5, and then to have less expectations and to have more time and keep the focus on my improving, on my level versus my results. Because once you are number one in the world junior, the expectation was that within 2 or 3 years I should have won the French Open or US Open. But it's easy to say, and I don't want to say that otherwise I wouldn't win, but for sure I would. That's what I feel. That's difficult to prove, but I really strongly feel that I could have done better in my professional career. But all this I did by completing my high school graduation and leave the door open for culture. Always been curious, always been trying to never stop to be a student, to study, even during the career. So that's, I think, is a good example that I made. I did many bad examples, made many mistakes, but this may be my strength as a coach. But the message I want to send to you parents is that let's cooperate. Let's stay in a healthy, wise and relaxed stage to work together, to interpret well winning or losing, to make the student feels, your kids, our students feels that we are a team, that we are on the same page. This is the best, the richest possible way, in my opinion, to go on and cooperate and work together. And that then will be all of us very happy. It's going to be a win-win situation, cooperating, communicating well, understand one another, put ourselves in each other's shoe in the interest of the kids, of the players, boys and girls, that they have this great opportunity through tennis to go and to become from boys and girls, become great and mature men and women for the future. Okay? Thank you for this. All the best. Stay safe.